Yeah, I'm not gonna give it an introduction because it's really bad. I hated it. First off, in the appearance, the most noticeable would be the this detached like limbs and body parts. I never was a fan of things like that. I get it, it's supposed to be a fantasy, ghostly type of thing, but it's just so weird to see what's supposed to be a species like that. It's not an OC. If it's an OC, I would understand. It's a species. Are you telling me all those species who needs to ingest food have detached stomachs? Like what? I just don't get it. I never liked features like these. Oh, and another thing, in its bio, it's bio. It's claiming that it's supposed to be dead embodiment. Is it really now? Because I could never like I don't even know how to pronounce the rest of the dead token creatures anymore. The rest of them also declared themselves as dead incarnated and stuff like that. So which one is it? Which one of you is the real Grim Reaper, for crying out loud? Stop being so repetitive. Like at this point, like Aritia said, the laws don't make sense of each creature. They're just OCs. You're all just furry OCs at this point. You're not species. You're not a survival evolutionary game or whatever. You're just you're just a bunch of OCs in an arena. You're in an arena fight. There you go. And an enemy arena fight. That's what this is now. This is what like Creatures of Sonaria has turned into. One of the people said, my opinion on the new creature design. The tail looks weird in a way, and the ghost fire like fur makes it even weirder, and too much dragon-like creatures with similar theme like Noctaloon and Sanctuary. Also, the wingtip looks exactly like Rekazok. Crying face. Thank you. Too much dragons nowadays. Make it a little original, for crying out loud. Next person said, I feel something is wrong. A lot wrong. Very valid as well. Hey, hi, hello. I thought I would give Let Players Speak a try. I do not like. I don't. Is that how you pronounce the species name? I don't. If that's how it's pronounced, then I don't think it should have been added. That joke there. But yeah, I don't like the I don't. Um, but what is even happening here? It's been sliced in so many different pieces, and it makes no sense. We don't need creatures with multiple severed limbs. How does it eat movement? Thank you. Thank you, random person. Thank you. The description also feels a bit unneeded. Thank you. So it's an embodiment of the underworld and its souls that is occasionally aggressive. The only thing that tells that tells us, or at least to myself, is edgy. Hopefully, I did something correct. This somewhat correctly. Yes, you did fantastic, and yes, it is edgy. It's very edgy. Like this is what the description was. They basically said, "Hey, you know what? This guy, this creature, is dead. It's the Grim Reaper. Heck yeah. And you know what? It has bipolar. You can't predict how aggressive it gets. Oh, and you know what else? It's the weird kid of the class. It makes everyone uncomfortable. Wow, so cool.
The Aidoneiscus, this weekly death to Gadra creature, in my opinion, I don't know where to begin. For me, it feels more like a Halloween creature, just my opinion. Though, it seems very, like, repetitive how they're putting more death Gadra creatures in that, like, but the mastery on Gadra or those second Gadra, things that need a little bit of an upgrade. But, I think that this thing just does a big plain on sense at all. Like, why is its body split in half? And then, like, how is this thing supposed to eat, etc.? I know maybe I could be just looking into things a bit more, though, in my opinion, the design is quite basic, except for the wing webbing being transparent. Other than that, I rate this, a 6 out of 10.
Have the Aidoneiscus coming to the Death Gotcha. It's been a long time since we've gotten a new edition. However, I think this should stand pretty clear that the design pretty good. How it will serve in PvP is more of my concern. But this should stand as a precedent of how death creatures should look like, not like that Uloium, which is just a manta ray. It's not even dead. It just looks dead. But this is one of the embodiments of death. Like the Woodlarone, let's say, a diseased creature. It literally has flames and skulls for its head. You can't get death embodied more than this. Toodaloo.
Our last person said, "Hey, do you mind if I could share my opinions on the new dead token creature?" Of course you can. I personally think it's painfully mid. Like, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just like, I feel like I could have been better. It could have been better somehow. Like, I don't know, maybe a vulture like creature would have been great than edgy an edgy dragon design number to 21,720. Like, no offense to the authors, I just feel like it could have been way better, but I think the head shape is somewhat okay, and the gas effect looks decent, so I would give it a 4 out of 10 in my opinion. Well, yeah, that's about it. That's the last opinion on the entire matter. Now, what do I think could improve? Well, obviously none of it. Scrap the entire thing out. If you want that embodiment, like he said, make it a vulture. Make it any animal that we can relate to, not some fancy other dragon again. And please write the bios like a little more articulated. I get it. You don't want to make all of them canon. So don't make them so like so grand and stuff. Don't make them that embodiment. Just say it's some random creature that has flames on their body. Whatever. Just I don't know. It's really bad. I wasted my time making this video for this bad creature, so I hope you guys enjoyed.